Taking a break from the coaches of Conference USA just to get an update on the conference itself, and who better to talk to than the conference commissioner, Judy MacLeod. Judy, your favorite time talking to me.
Always a pleasure talking to you.
The first thing first, before we get into specifics about the schedule, having Media Day, not only for basketball, but also for football, at these two incredible facilities, Baylor Scott and White Performance Center, which is phenomenal, and across the street, the Star. How important is it to have the conference part of this facility?
I mean, it's first class everywhere you look, and that's what we're trying to portray as a conference, and so it fits very nicely with what we're doing. And then to have the basketball tournament here hopefully draws some more attention to Conference USA locally.
And of course, the Baylor Scott and White Rehab Centers right down the hall here, they had numerous international basketball teams here, national teams from different countries, and also commissioners of conferences are doing their rehab here. We won't mention any names. Makes it convenient, doesn't it? Let's talk about the basketball schedule. Conference USA is way in the forefront, way ahead of the curve on redefining a conference basketball schedule. In simplistic terms, explain to the people what it's going to be like.
You know, it's really just one of our strategic initiatives to improve basketball, and I know our basketball is better than what some perceive it to be. I mean, we've had great success in the NCAA tournament. We've had half our programs win 20-plus games last year. But our schools are also very committed to improving. And so we embarked on some strategic initiatives, hired Mark Adams as a consultant, and this year are trying a new schedule. So basically, everyone plays everyone once and their travel partner twice. So we have 14 games, and then we do a reset. And we'll rank the groups 1 to 5, 6 to 10, and 11 to 14. And that's who you play your final 4 games against. The home and aways are set by the seeds. And basically it's just another data point. You know, so many times getting into the NCAA tournament comes down to very minute differences. We don't get enough top 50, top 100 games. And so now we're going to make sure our top 50 and top 100 conference members play each other twice instead of once. And hopefully just to provide one more data point, one more reason. You know, I think there are a number of other reasons too. It's good for television at the end. It's good for local fans. You know, if you're in 11 through 14, you're fighting for those last two teams to get in the tournament, and you're playing people that are about equal to you. So hopefully it increases fan engagement, attendance, and excitement throughout, you know, till the very end.
From a TV perspective, obviously, how does that affect them? I mean, are they going to have to wait now to decide, you know, who's going to be on this coming week of basketball?
Yeah, so all of our TV partners had the option to choose some of those games. So they've chosen them. They don't know who's going to play yet, but they've chosen like games in that top tier. So each week, those top games are going to be on one of our partners.
Speaking of TV, multimedia rights, that's something that's been, and you and I have talked about this a lot of the past, bit of the main thing that you've really pushed as far as Conference USA. Where do we stand on multimedia rights, and how is that improving the conference?
Yeah, we're almost done. We're almost set for the next, this year and then the next 4. We still have one package left, the 3rd tier, that's right now being negotiated and is on the market. But we really have set ourselves up in a nice place with CBS, with Facebook, with Stadium, ESPN3, ESPN Plus. So we've tried to get a nice mix. I mean, there are many people that still like to watch it on regular TV, so to speak. And so we have the linear games, and then we have the games on social media, on streaming. It's hard to make everybody happy, but we've tried to have a nice balance of all of them while staying, you know, in the forefront of the cutting edge. We were the first ones to do Facebook and Twitter, and our Facebook membership or Facebook partnership has increased as well. You
know, talking to some of my friends, they're old school, and they said, I don't want to watch games on Facebook. But now I'm getting calls from guys saying, you know, I was at some place that didn't have the game aired. Now I can just watch it on my device right in front of me.
Yeah, and we have fans that like to engage during the games. I mean, we'll have some that are in the stadium and have it on their Facebook so they can send messages and engage with each other.
Oh,
So
announcers love that.
make sure they point out everything the
I know,
announcer says
yeah.
it's wrong.
Oh, see, my family would be your tie's crooked, you're going bald. Great, I got to respond to that. Across the street, we talk about the Star, part of the Dallas Cowboys World Headquarters. We're going to have obviously the Conference USA basketball tournament, both men's and women's there, coming up again in March. Last year, there was a vibe inside that arena that was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was a real championship feel. We had the fan fest out front, which was incredible, and then you walk in, and it was big time. And, we said it prior, the Cowboys don't do anything halfway. And so you knew that they were going to make sure it was done correctly. Our staff did an unbelievable job. I mean, we wanted to make sure that competitive integrity was good. People are like, you're playing two in one building, the sound, we had zero sound issues. It didn't look like you walked into an AAU tournament gym, that, what some people were saying. And so it was a great championship feel, and we're excited to be back.
What I liked about it is someone who calls both men and women's games. I called a men's game, and then I went over and did a women's game. And the people that are coming here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, and also from around the Conference USA, you can see both men and women and not go anywhere.
Yeah, and then the surrounding things you have as a fan, the restaurants, the hotels. This place has been built out tremendously. So you can watch as many games as you want, because we'll have a bunch every day, and then, head over for a bite to eat or do some shopping. So it's a great spot for us.
And it gives you a chance to see the Dallas Cowboys practice facility up close and personal. Judy, always a pleasure.
My pleasure, Ron. Thank you.
We will continue with coaches of Conference USA. Media Day moves on here in Frisco.